Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the video useful, please subscribe to the channel. In this video, we'll sketch y equals cosecant x. As you may know, cosecant x is the reciprocal ratio for sin x. So the first step for graphing cosecant x is to graph its corresponding primary ratio, which will be sin x. So let's start by sketching y equals sin x. We can use the key points for sin x for the first cycle on the right side of the y-axis starting at the origin. The key points are 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2 and 2 pi. The maximum value for sine function is 1. The minimum value is -1. Now we can plot the points. The first point is at the origin. At pi over 2, sin x is equal to 1. At pi, sin x is equal to 0. At 3 pi over 2, sin x is -1. At 2 pi, sin x is equal to 0. Now we can join these points in the form of a wave. This is the sketch of y equals sin x. Now we can sketch cosecant x. Graph of cosecant x has vertical asymptotes. The vertical asymptotes are at points where the graph of sin x has x-intercepts. There is a very important concept we need to understand and memorize for sketching cosecant x, because cosecant x is the reciprocal ratio for sine. So the first step is to show the vertical asymptotes at the x-intercepts for sin x. The first one is at the origin. The next vertical asymptote is at pi. The next vertical asymptote is at 2 pi. The graph of cosecant x is in the form of curves that lie between consecutive vertical asymptotes. The curves don't touch the vertical asymptotes. Between the vertical asymptotes at 0 and pi, the curve for cosecant x is like a parabola that opens in the upward direction. Close to the two vertical asymptotes, the curve goes in the upward direction along the vertical asymptotes, and at x equals pi over 2, the value of cosecant x is 1. So the point pi over 2, 1 lies on the graph of sin x and cosecant x. So we can show the curve like this. Now we can sketch the curve between the vertical asymptotes at pi and 2 pi. Since the graph of sin x is below the x-axis between these two vertical asymptotes, the curve for cosecant x is like a parabola that opens in the downward direction. It reaches a maximum value of -1 at 3 pi over 2. And along the two vertical asymptotes, the curve goes down. So we can show the curve like this. So this is how we can sketch the curves for y equals cosecant x between consecutive vertical asymptotes. The next vertical asymptote on the right side is at 3 pi. So if I extend the x-axis, I can extend the sin x curve up to 3 pi. Now we can show the vertical asymptote at 3 pi. between 2 pi and 3 pi, the curve for cosecant x will be like a parabola that opens in the upward direction, and the curve will touch the sin x curve at the topmost point. So this is how we can continue sketching the curves between consecutive asymptotes for the graph of y equals cosecant x. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to sketch y equals cosecant x. I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.